Hello guys, welcome to Dominion 6, Rise of the Pantokrator. I'm gonna show you today a little nation from the Middle Ages. Here we select era, Middle Ages, which is called NIDAVANGR, Bear, Wolf and Crow. And Bear, Wolf and Crow, as you can read here, if you would like to, you could pause the video and read a little bit of the lore. I'm actually gonna click the units too, so you can read the lore by yourself if you'd like to at the end of the video. And basically NIDAVANGR offers you a complete line infantry, good, decent, very good actually, line infantry roster, but like you could say early Ulm's roster, but I think it is a bit different in the aspect of these warriors. You know, Wolf Clan Reavers, they're actually really decent in cost and in performance in the battlefield. They have 2 javelins and nice strength, good attack skill. And one thing that is real nice about these guys in comparison with the other troops in the roster, like Bear Clan warriors here, is that these guys are bad formation fighters and are undisciplined. So they basically fight like barbarians, which they are descended from. These guys, and basically all of the nation, is a race of humans of barbarian descent. But even then, the Wolf Clan Reavers, which is my infantry of choice, I recruit all of them, all of the infantry options. I recruit them, except for the Cub Warrior, because they're fucking 13 on average, and I don't like to send child soldiers on the battlefield if I can help it. So I pretty much recruit from Crow Clan Archers. I'm sorry, I can't speak today. Crow Clan Archers, which are actually really kind of nice, really. They bulk a lot, they can fight in melee, and they have mountain and forest survival, which is just basically necessary if you want to have a good logistics system and also a military flexibility. They're also stealthy, and they have snow move, and they are cold resistant. Basically, like Ulm warriors, just in the early age, Ulm has full-blooded barbarians basically. So they have, like this guy. No, this guy is even stronger. Ulm guys, I'm gonna show you a little bit of it. Ulm actually have 12 strength. Here we go. Warrior, they have 13 hit points and 12 strength. But this is in the early age, right? They're barbarians, they're full-blooded, they're full barbarian stock. And in the we're actually gonna take a look also at Pyrene in a next video, which is actually the nation is pretty interesting. But in this video, going back to NIDAVANGR, the barbarians, or at least the Wolf Clan warriors, have 12 hit points and 11 strength, so they go down a notch in physical potency. But in attack skill, their attack skill and defense skill, they're actually better. And Crow Clan Archers, unfortunately for some reason, have 10 strength and 11 hit points, which is different from the Crow Clan Scout, or survival, mounted survival, and 12 strength and 13 hit points. Now, I also really like, these are basically my go-tos, Wolf Clan Reavers, and the second unit I really like is the Bear Clan Warrior. These guys are fucking units. These guys will clear indies like no one else on the battlefield, because they're really cost effective, they're really cheap recruitment points wise, and they don't really cost a lot of gold, neither resources. So these guys are from the, as you can read here, if you would like to pause, they are from the Bear Clan, and they're strong as fuck. They're 13 strength. That's a lot. They're basically steel warriors with less skill and less hit points. But they're really good. They're actually a little bit faster too. Which I think I like to play single player mostly. I'm probably gonna mod these guys, the Reavers, to have 13 basic combat speed too, because I mean, they're really slow at the moment. And to finish up this little showcase of units, we have the Nidilva, which is basically she-wolf. Here you have the description, and she's basically an elite, strong, and also has 2 attacks, short swords, and they're really fast. Their armor encumbrance only takes 1 point away, and they actually cover a lot of ground. These girls are really good for decapitation strikes. You know, attacking the rearmost enemies. They're really good for that. And we have our final unit, the Neat Baith. Now these guys are actually pretty depressing, kind of grim dark, really. They basically have to get fucking you know, killed. Their friends also get killed, and the souls and vital energy of their friends feeds them and makes them, you know, basically, well, it gives them a lot more lives, really. They can die several times. They become well, not immortal, but semi-immortal, as the description says. With the commanders, we have a lot of these girls actually are pretty nice too. This lady, really, because she's fucking badass as fuck. Lots of hit points, lots of strength. It's very hard, and also is quite nurturing and protective, which is also very nice. I tend to like, you know, Dominion's nations, you know, composed by humans. They're really fluffy, and I like that. I don't like monsters and shit. I prefer humans. And another thing I really like, lore-wise, is that NIDAVANGR, you know, it's a semi-nomadic society, and you know, a few settlements are permanent, which I kind of really like. You know, lore-wise, in my head, I can picture them. I can picture them in a lot more, you know, a lot like fluent stories and all that. We have Nida Jarl, which is pretty. I mean, the strength is nice, hit points too. Attack skill is really high, actually. Unfortunately, no magic, and he's not a priest. So that, you know, as they say right here in the description, that they are worldly leaders. So none of that spiritual thingy going on. These guys are pretty much use them as my cheap researchers, even though they kind of fucking they're not really good at it. But I'm still playing single player. Maybe later I'm gonna do some matches of multiplayer, but I don't want to get my ass beat too soon. So yeah, Bear Clan actually has a lot of has Nature 2 and Earth 1. Wolf Clan has Nature 1 and Water 2, and Nid here has basically Priest level 1, semi-immortal, basically can die several times and come back to life. Inspirational, which is always nice. Which is actually the only thing you gotta look out for with these guys, because they actually have good morale. You know, 12. Bear Clan has 13, even better. These girls 13. These guys don't fucking flee ever. And also these guys have Berserk, so that's really strong too. They hit very hard. They hit very hard. They're basically killing giants, these guys. And also, where I was going? Oh, and so yeah, you can go shape changer with your Bear Clan and Wolf Clan. And with the Nid here, you can also go, you can take him out for a ride when you're kitting him out with equipment, with magical equipment. Although they're kind of... They're not soft, really, because they come back to life several times. But I think they're more of an investment, equipment-wise. You have to equipment it with, you know, things to boost up their protection a lot. Their attack skill is not bad, really. 14 is pretty good. And they'll level up pretty quick in experience, so that'll be even better. But their defense skill is not optimal, really. So, there you have a really... Oh, and I'm forgetting the cherry on top of the cake. The Crow Clan mage. The Seithberender, I don't know how to pronounce that. But these guys are basically the most powerful mages in NIDAVANGR. In my own match in single player, I have actually not reached a point where I could use these guys in combat. I've deployed them, but I mean my units are killing all indies in battle, so I haven't had an opportunity to try these guys out. But they have, as you can see, 2 death, 2 astral, 1 air, and basically random drops of possible paths. As you can see here, we have air, cosmic, astral, I'm sorry, death, and blood. So 2 guaranteed, and then a 3rd level is 10% probability. So it's really a nice mage, and it also can shape change into a crow, which is actually real nice. So guys, I'm gonna leave the unit showcase right here. I'm just gonna show you the unit descriptions if you would like to read them. You can pause the video and read them if you'd like. Oh, I think I missed this one. Bear Clan. There you go. We already did the apprentice. Nid here. And Crow Clan. So feel free to pause the video wherever you like and read the lore. I think it is pretty interesting. And maybe tomorrow or the day after that, I will bring you another video of Dominion 6. You know, maybe showcasing the lore and units of another faction. And yep, thank you for watching, and like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.